Hey, and welcome to Chasing Rays. This is Brea, my brand new 2-bedroom condo in Panama City Beach. Come on in, take a look. So Brea's behind the camera for this one. She just did all of the design. Everything you're gonna see is brand new from the Murals. Thank you to Sheila Dickinson for installing these for us. Most importantly, if you'll turn right around and get a shot of that red thing right there, specifically for Justin Ford from Breezeway. This is as we would exit, and then there's our CO2s as we would exit the kitchen. We're waiting for Sam Smith to show up in literally probably 6 to 7 minutes. We've got everything staged, charcuterie, wine, lemonade. We'll transfer that stuff onto the dining table, and then from the dining table out to the outdoor dining as well. So for a very small place, we've got a lot of stuff. Obviously the knives, some utensils, coffee bar. You can see the wine glasses, everything up here. Pretty much everything in the super small kitchen. As we move through, I guess one thing too, always don't forget to take photos. So I just took photos of these in case Sam doesn't. I know that Andrew Keller does a tremendous job of this, but I don't know what to expect with Sam, to be honest with you. I learned this from TJ to Johnny about 3 years ago. We never did this. Always take shots of everything that you're stocking and put it into your listing. Brea, you did kind of a mid-century modern design, right? And is that just because it's a small space, or is that because of just the design concept that you wanted?
Just the design concept went with more of a surfer mood.
So kind of one of the very first properties we did in Gulf Shores, Easy Breezy, you kind of did a mid-century modern, because there was some stuff in there as well, but also a surfer vibe. Mm-hmm. Cool. Tell me a little bit about this mural. This is the first time we've ever done hand-painted murals. We've got them on this wall. We've got them in both the bedrooms.
I always wallpaper, want to do something different, something unique. Found a design I really liked. I called Corey, and we worked it out and changed it up a little bit to make it fit our needs.
But that was not the original design. Literally about 30% of the way through, you completely went with different colors and everything. You heard me say something that I don't like the seafoam color that everybody used. There was a little bit in there, so you pulled everything out and kind of went with the blue theme and everything that we did, 30% halfway through, correct?
Yes, I have a completely different, bright, over-the-top, colorful color palette. I had flamingos. It was really cool, but you made a comment that you didn't like a certain color, and everything in the house changed at that point. So the whole entire theme of the decor changed.
So this was a wall right here, correct? Tell me about how this came about from the construction standpoint. Just so everybody knows, John Hodge on my super team actually did the construction for us here. So Corey, everybody knows Corey, we'll tag her in this. Corey did the murals, Sheila Dickinson hung the murals for us, and John Hodge did all of the renovation and construction for us, and Brea Faith was the designer. And then all I did was just swipe my credit card, that's it. So what was here? We had to there was a closet here. What was it?
Where the bunk beds were was the opening to the hallway that led to the 2 bedrooms, one on each side, and a bathroom.
And that was really, John had done that multiple times inside this unit here. That was his idea to move forward with this. So if we move into the family room, you can see the kitchen, the couch, the view, obviously. One thing that we're doing in a lot of our properties now, regardless if it's the beach or mountains or the OBX or whatever, is doing fireplaces and that type of stuff. So you and John had to fur this wall out, right? And to be able to get everything in, because isn't there like a big concrete pillar behind it?
Right here, there's a concrete pillar that stuck out. So he had to pull the whole thing out, but works out good because you need it to be pulled out for that fireplace anyways.
Look, are you a short-term rental owner just like me? You could be a co-host, maybe even a property manager, and you struggle with the back end, the bookkeeping, the credit card reconciliation. Well, if you're not familiar with Baselane, you need to take a look at them, because that's completely changed my life and my relationship with QuickBooks. I don't know if I should say that or not, but literally, it's the bane of my existence. Baselane has AI that's implemented, and it's made mine and my wife's, Brea's, life so much easier to take care of all of our properties, from a co-hosting side to the side that we own. It's an absolute game changer, and literally it's saving us thousands of dollars a month based on our time to have to reconcile our books. The AI feature is just absolutely sick inside of Baselane. Plus they have banking that goes along with it, and they give us 3.35% interest. They have debit cards, so now we can follow the asset protection and silo everything, right? Banking, bookkeeping, all in one spot. Dedicated debit card, 3.35%. What are you waiting for? I switched to Baselane, and I recommend you do too.
That's pretty cool. So we'll step out here. You can see we're on the 3rd floor. We've got one of the 2 pools down here. We've had lunch the last 2 days, and with the manager and everybody down here at the Tiki Bar, brand new. That's been completely upgraded, new restaurant, new food, all that type of stuff. We've got a kiddie pool over here. They've got beach service. Can you see way down there with the 2nd pool? So we actually have 2 pools, with one of them stays heated. I think it's this one here, all through the winter. There's a gym down below. There's like a pool area. that type of stuff. And one of the reasons that we decided to invest down here is because John has become the president of the HOA, and so he's making a tremendous amount of upgrades to the building, which will give us forced appreciation, which we always love. And I know a lot of you are going to ask about the deal here. I'm just going to tell you my basis when we purchased this was $395. It was listed at $435. We got a $40,000 seller concession. We're into this for $395,000. You can see the bathroom here, new vanities, flooring, mirrors, lighting, tile, shower, everything. Love the tile you did in there, Brea. And then this is bedroom number 1, king size bed, 50-inch TV. I like these. I don't think you've ever done these before.
I did these at Little Dragonfly and Gulf Shores in Fort Morgan, but they weren't this big. But yes, I did these once before.
Laundry room, bathroom, similar type of vibe.
2 queens. Once again, came up with a design concept, worked with Corey, and you'll notice we had the sun rays go up the ceiling and then back out. So the sun's coming out, bursting towards you.
That's pretty cool. And then the $1,000 surfboard we just picked up. So I know a lot of you know we're doing this and have already commented previously about, you said you will never invest into PCB. Why now? It's because of everything that, John is doing to this building with the board here, all the upgrades, right? So literally next door, I have a very good friend that has a 2-bedroom and she paid $555. We're at $395. It's $160,000 less. She doesn't even have a renovated kitchen. I mean, that kitchen, in my opinion, is kind of the star of the show. You did an amazing freaking job in that kitchen. So at $395 basis into this property, I'm forecasting 110, 115 in gross revenue. So if you look at 35%, because there is an HOA fee, typically we operated about 40%, but 35% of 115, we should be able to net roughly around $40,000 a year. And if I can net $40,000 a year on a $395,000 investment, I would do this all day long. So there have been a lot of opportunities in this building. We have not taken on another one. We pass those on to our inner circle and mastermind members. This will probably be the highest cash on cash return that we have in our portfolio. So remember, you're not investing into the market. It's not just about the beach. You're finding the right deal in the right market. Brea and I came down here 2 years ago and we didn't find the right deal. It was on the side as opposed to being beachfront, right? So always underwrite. Use my super grader. I'll link that up down below for you. Make sure you're writing performas. I'll link that free performa up for you down below as well. And most importantly, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you on the next video.